What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FC24 video. We've been talking a little bit about football on stream the last hour or two. So if you missed out, why aren't you here? Show up, come on. And number two, let me know in the comment section below, whoever you support, tell me who you support first of all, but tell me your best signing option this season. Who would you like the most? I'll say realistically because, you know, you might be, I don't know, an Ipswich fan being like, we'd love Mbappe. Who wouldn't? But who would you like the most to come to your club and help you next season? With that, let's see if EA have given us anything fun today. We have got nothing new in here. How long have we got left on that? 3 days. Nothing new in Seasonal and nothing new in Milestones, of course. Do we have a new evolution today? I haven't seen one leaked at all anywhere today. So probably not. Tots Plus upgrade, League 1, La Liga, Champions Corner 1 and 2, and Serie A Tots, so nothing there either. Maybe EA are just deading Tots until the main one is here. We have got this Team of the Season player pick back, weekly 90 plus Tots, anyone from live Tots, Tots Plus, or Tots Moments in April 19th and May 27th. So let's go and build that. If you want to be able to afford the best players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EAFC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. They already offer some of the best prices out there, but you can get an extra 6% off using promo code NEP at checkout. And here we go, guys. With that being built, of course, we'll do some share plays on these for those that want to. We get our weekly 90 plus Tots player pick. I mean, this is a good option to get some, like, some players for me, not on this account, but I still want Ben White and Declan Rice first owner. On the England Evo RTG, we could have a Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, among some others that are going to the Euros. Instead, we get Campbell, Fromes, and Dewsbury Hall. Brilliant. We'll take Campbell for the rating because they are all pretty worthless. So, outside of that, do we have any new player SBCs today? Josh said, I need to do these before they expire. Sorloth, Correa, Capoue, Lucio, Lookman, Mkhitaryan. We have got Albert Goodmanson from Genoa. He had a great season, actually, after getting promoted last season. 4-star, 4-star, 5'10", can play left mid, right mid, striker, and centre forward. Max pace. Very good shooting, very good physicals, good dribbling, and decent passing for a striker. He's got quick step plus, rapid technical, flair plus, and finesse. I wonder, we've talked a lot recently about finesse shot plus and flair being a really good combination. I wonder how good of a shot flair plus and finesse regular would do. He's got power shot, whip pass, aerial, and Trivela plus. Not bad play styles. Would prefer the finesse shot plus over the Trivela plus. But that's a decent card, and you don't need to put like a marksman on him or a sniper or a finisher on him, and you're going to have yourself an absolutely crazy card. I wonder if he's eligible as well for any evolutions. And he is going to cost, oh my days, it's only an 84 rated squad with a team of the week or a team of the season. That's a banging price. It's a shame, like, it's a shame he's a bit short, but I actually think his playstyles are good. I think that's a good card. That's a good card. What else have we got? Draft token upgrade again. 84/7 there again. The daily again. The 84 plus player pick again. The 89 icon pick. The 82. The 83. The 81 tradable. Challenges. Nothing. And do we have a new icon today? Doesn't look like it. Sometimes I'm blind to the icons though. And then the exchange, nothing. So there's not a lot today again. However, contrary to yesterday, where I thought there wasn't a lot of content and it was bad, I actually think the content today, in spite of the fact that there's not a lot, is good. And I spoke yesterday, I tweeted about how, I'll read the tweet that I posted. I said, feels like FC24 is slowly but surely drying up for daily/regular content, again, showcased here. Not much room left in the power curve, which is something I kind of want to discuss in a video, actually, about where this game is compared to this game in previous years. We've had so many OP SBCs for players and packs. I'm really not sure what the plan is for EA for the rest of the year. And a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on that, of course. One of the responses I continually got is, you always say this time of the year. And I don't think that's true. Normally at this time of the year, I'm like, game's dead, can't be bothered to play it. I hate playing it. This year, I'm like, I don't necessarily think the game's dead because I'm enjoying playing it, especially the themed RTGs. I just don't know where they can go. I just don't know where they can go from here. And it's really interesting to me when we get players like this brand new SBC, because he's a good card, but I don't know where I would use him. And it's really interesting to me where we are with the content. Like, it's ultimate tots in a few days, but it's Serie A tots. And we've had yesterday the 84 plus player pick, which, like, when we think about how much content there is and stuff, the 82 player pick rotates with the 81 player pick each week. So it's not like new content. The 84 plus player pick rotates each week with the 85 plus player pick. So it's not new content. Icon Zanetti was all there was yesterday. And although he's an affordable icon, I think he's way below the power curve and not really important. The only time this card will become important is if/when EA release an evolution that he can fit into to really bring him up to where the power curve is. And so yesterday there really wasn't much. And then today we've got the weekly 90 tots player pick, which again is there every week. This isn't new. And Goodmanson, who is new and very good, but it's all there is. So talking about Goodmanson first, I think a marksman could be banging for him. It gives him elite dribbling, elite pace, elite shooting, and other than aggression, elite physical with good passing. And I honestly think for the price point, that's a phenomenal card. Could it be a little bit better? Potentially. 5-star weak foot would help really well. Finesse shot plus would help really well. Otherwise, I think he's really good. The other chem style that I wouldn't mind putting on him is probably a finisher. Get that agility and balance right. I mean, that is a crazy card. That is a crazy card. I know it doesn't mean much, but I'm interested to see what his positioning game thing will be. He's downvoted as well. That's what? Like, come on, man. I know he might not be like the ideal player that you want, but he's still good. We've got the marksman. Yeah, makes him a 97 rated striker, the marksman. And then the finisher, 96 rated striker. And what about the sniper, 95 rated? Yeah. So marksman, I mean, Jesus Christ, what more do you want? I'll tell you what would have actually made him even better. Yeah, somebody in the chat just said it. Awful links. If this guy had plus chemistry, he links to the, the Bayern centre-back? Yeah, Vigoj Dottier. He links to her. She's got plus chemistry. I don't know if the plus chemistry helps just her or other people from her nation. Other than that, there's no links for him. So that stinks a little bit, I suppose. But in terms of like the lack of, like, when I talked about that tweet a minute ago and when I posted that tweet yesterday, my thought process wasn't, oh, I'm calling this game dead, I'm bored of it, whatever. I've played this game, I've played FC24 more than any FIFA ever before, right? I've had my ups and downs with this game. I've had my frustrations with this game. I feel like I'm in a place with it now where I'm comfortable with how I play. I'm comfortable with the level that I'm playing at. I'm hitting Elite Division. I'm hitting 14 plus wins in champs. I'm good at the game. I'm winning drafts more often than I'm not. My team's insane. And so I feel like I'm at a point where I need something extra almost daily. Not quite, but almost. And so when this week, for example, when did this Xerxes come? Because he was the most recent thing. I think it's been like 4 days since we've had a brand new objective, right? Other than these evolutions that are basically set towards team of the season themed cards, we haven't had a good evolution to bring up a card in weeks and weeks and weeks. We haven't had SBCs I'm actually content with, even though there's only a couple today. Like, the SBCs that are there are very good. I love the 84x7. The showdowns have been very good. Draft token is good. The 150 pots crafting upgrade banging, like genuinely quite good. I just don't know where there is anything to play for outside of get your champs in, get your qualifiers in, get your rivals in. There's nothing else to play for. And because the Evos are so like specific and explicit towards players that you either have or don't have, like especially like the Champions Corner. If you didn't get a good Champions Corner player, you're basically just not going to do that Evo. And so what my question in that tweet, and my question is like in this video, what I'm thinking about in this video is, where do EA go? Because you've seen so much this year to get your account up to being insane. Like, it's very, 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 very easy to get a very good team, even if it's not an elite team. There's so many players. If we actually look at the NWSL cards here, these cards are so cheap. I was watching Nick 28T play with this Williams yesterday, and she was smashing for him in Champs, and she's 24k, and she's evoable if you've got her in Champs Corner, right? And so it's so easy. It's just really easy. It's just really easy to get a really good team of the season level team. And so what's the point of playing the game modes that give you just a chance at team of the seasons and stuff when there's no evolutions to bring up a team? And so my thought is, where are EA going with it this year? Because we usually associate team of the season with the end of the game. And when I say usually, I don't mean FIFA 23 or even FIFA 22 or even FIFA 21, which is where, for me, the tipping point was, where the tide changed with the post-team of the season promos. But I think a lot of people think about team of the season as the end of the game. And the reason why it used to be is because after team of the season, we never used to have anything. We would have footies right at the death. But basically, come, the beginning of June, the middle of June at the latest, the game, in terms of the amount of content we would get, would actually be done. But over the last 3 or 4 years, the amount of content we've had post-team of the season has just ramped up and ramped up and ramped up. And we get so much more. And so let's presume we get something for the Euros when the season ends next week. And then we'd also have footies and a Shapeshifters themed promo, and then the promo for the new game. When we used to think about team of the season being the end of the game cycle and kind of signifying, that's it, let's go and enjoy our summer. And what did we used to do during the summer months? We used to play F1, we used to play Football Manager, we used to play Diablo, we used to play Call of Duty, and we used to have a good 2 or 3 month break where we would play basically anything else. Actually, the way FC24 and FIFA 23, 22, and 21 have worked is this game stays alive. So when you think about where we're at now in terms of a time sense, we're only in May. We've got all of June, all of July, all of August, and basically all of September before the new game comes out, because it's usually around the back end of September it comes out. We've still got 4 full months of this game. We are only 2/3 of the way through the game cycle, and yet it feels like EA are already stuck with what to do. Now, I could give 50 examples instantly with what I would enjoy in this game right now that would be repeatable content, that would be accessible to everyone, and yeah, it would really help the grinders out. But if you didn't grind anyway, you can get something good. I could sit here and give a whole host of things that I think would be amazing for the end game, the final third. Doesn't have to be high rated cards. I literally just mean, for example, the objective that we've got with the draft objective, this here, something as simple as this being repeatable would be amazing, because the amount of things you could do with content or just enjoyment of the game would be huge, right? Something like the SBC for the crafting thing, repeatable, would be amazing. Something to work towards, something to constantly build towards. But yeah, I could, maybe I'll make, hey, if you guys want to suggest what you would do, actually, whilst we're here, suggest what you would do in the comment section to make this game engaging for you for the final 4 months. And if your suggestion is, I don't want to play it for the final 4 months, fair enough. But if you've got an actual suggestion into what you would enjoy in this game for the final 4 months as a repeatable thing, put it in the comment section, because I actually might make a video on 10 things or 25 things that EA could do to keep FC24 alive. Evo Cup would 1,000,000% be one of them. And a whole bunch of Evos would be part of it, because without Evos, I find this game to be dead, even though Evos themselves have been really difficult this year, because I feel like they've always been at 3 steps below the power curve. Not like you could have an Evo card that's decent and right up there, and then slowly the power curve goes, and then the Evo catches back up. it's like the Evos down here, you bring it up a little bit, the power curve booms even more. And so even though Evos have been a stress this year, I think it's because they're brand new. I've at least given EA a pass because I have still had so much fun from them because of them. And so Evo-related content for the rest of the year would also be amazing. Not only Evo-related content, but the fact that we're getting 3 Evos a week and almost none of them allow you to get a player that you love upgraded. Objective Evos would be amazing. SBC Evos would be amazing. Like Evo Lounge would be amazing. There would be so many awesome things they could do with Evos, objectives, milestones, and SBCs that don't force people into rivals or champs for gameplay, that put people into friendlies where there's unlimited play, that would make this game so enjoyable for the final 4 months. However, if EA do have a Euros game mode coming, and I don't know that they do, I presume that they don't, in fact, because we've had 2 World Cup game modes before in 2014 and 2018, and then we didn't get one for the World Cup after, and we've never had a Euros game mode in Ultimate Team. I know they've had Euros game modes, or maybe even a proper Euros game, wasn't it, back in the day? We've never actually had a Euros game mode in Ultimate Team. So I think the new season will be Euros themed. I would love a Euros game mode. That would, for me, that would be 4 to 6 weeks of restarting again, brand new content. It'd be amazing to play. Yeah, a Euros game mode would be great. And that would kind of put all of this conversation to rest, because at that point, that's why EA aren't really doing anything right now, because they know it's coming. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you got in that Team of the Season player pick, because I think it's well worth doing. I presume that most people are going to get intended rewards, but I still think it's well worth doing. Also, what is wrong with people downvoting this card? This is a banging card for a banging price. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.